families. It topples kings. It is the single most common cause of domestic violence across every culture on earth. We call it cheating. We call it a sin. But evolutionary biologists call it something else entirely. They call it a strategy. To understand why we stray, we have to go back. Before the acts, before the marriage contract, before the church bells, we have to go back 2 million years to the very cradle of humanity. Look at our closest cousins, the chimpanzee. Violent, power-hungry, promiscuous. The bonobo, peaceful, matriarchal, and extremely promiscuous. Neither of them form long-term romantic couples. They mate, they move on. It's chaos. But then there is us. Humans are weird. We are the only primate that lives in large groups and tries to pair off into couples. We demand loyalty. We crave the one. Biologists call this social monogamy. On the surface, we look like swans or gibbons, partners for life. But if you look under the microscope, if you look at the size of our testes relative to our bodies, if you look at the chemical receptors in our brains, a different story emerges. We are not true monogamists. We are not true polygamists. We are a biological hybrid, a confused species caught in a tug-of-war between the safety of the nest and the genetic urge to wander. On the surface, we look like swans or gibbons, partners for life. But if you look under the microscope, if you look at the size of our testes relative to our bodies, if you look at the chemical receptors in our brain, nature didn't design us to be happy. It designed us to survive. And sometimes, survival requires a secret. The African savanna, 4 million years ago. It was a graveyard for the weak. To survive here, our ancestors had to do something radical. They stood up